next company from Andy, we appreciate the donation. The next company is Momo, Paul. This is a Chinese company. And folks, if you're watching this later, we do zero due diligence on these companies, Paul. I have no clue what this is. Maybe Andy can help us fill us in as to why you love
this. This is Rahman's nickname from Darnell. Darnell calls Rahman Momo.
Yeah, Andy, let us know what this is and why you love it. I'm just going to skip over that because I love you, Paul. But let's get after Momo. No clue what
Rahman
they
to
do.
Switzerland instead of you.
They're founded in this is what the wiki says. They founded in 2011, headquarters in China. Go, Paul. What is this?
What do they do on the wiki?
I'm sorry, that's all they got. So I don't know.
That's all they have on Wikipedia.
Go for it. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, guys, it's a $3 billion company. Check mark to PE and check mark to profit margin. 9.5 PE, 14% profit margin. No dividend. Now, net income last year was $323 million and free cash flow was $454 million. I love it when the free cash flow is higher than net income because it makes people, because the multiple is probably going to be lower in terms of price to free cash flow. Well, it automatically is. So a pretty decent return on invested capital and assets, about 10%. So far, 2 check marks, guys.
This is Momo, ticker symbol MOMO, a request from the patrons. I love you.
Oh, wow, look at this growth.
Revenue growth is pillar number 3.
570 to 2.3 billion. Wow. Now, the revenue is down from last year to this year. I'm willing to bet COVID-related. Yep. This might be a good opportunity.
That's a check. Pillar number 4 is profit growth over the past 5 years.
150 to 323. So, make note, guys. The revenue is up 4 or 5 times. The profit's only up a little over double. So keep that in mind when you're looking at things. That as you just make their profit margin has decreased over the last few years, which is kind of weird, unless they're spending more on growth and things like that, and that's why it's down. But usually when revenue's up, profit's usually up more.
Pillar number 5 is shares outstanding. We want this going down. Are they buying or selling, Paul?
They're selling 195 to 207. X there. Not bad still, and it is a growing company, so luckily their growth has far outweighed the increase in number of shares. So that is a good thing. Shares are only up, what is that, 13 on 2, 6, 7% maybe on the high side, but their revenue and profits up double digits, triple digits.
Andy, who requested this, said that Momo has a share buyback program to prove their financials are there, I guess, certain. So that's pretty interesting.
What is the share buyback program? Let us know what that is. Those are always announced in annual filings. They'll always announce what they are.
Airdrop is saying they're a social media platform for China. I've got it now. I've heard of this before.
Okay. I think we've done this stock before.
Okay. Yes, of course.
Shows how many stocks we do that we actually.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We didn't remember.
Okay. Current assets over current liabilities is pillar number 6, Paul. You know this.
1.8 billion versus 386 million. Massive checks. And guess what, guys? They have only 1.3 billion in total debt. So when you buy this company, you're getting a $500 million check in your bank account if you want to pay off all the debt. So now the market cap gets decreased by $500 million.
Goes from 3 billion down to 2.5 billion is our new market cap because we've got money in the bank.
I got money in the bank.
Pillar number 7. Now, don't sing that well. We'll get demonetized, Paul, for that beautiful voice you have.
Isn't it 30 seconds you need to be done? Anyways.
Pillar number 7 is free cash flow growth, baby. What is it?
217 million to 454 million. Check.
Yeah.
With an average of the last 475 million. I mean, guys, this is freaking 6 or 7 to 1. I mean, this is a massive check as well. Okay, here's the bottom line. If you believe in this company, if it just stays the same forever and they just keep then this is an obvious buy. I mean, an obvious buy. If you've done your research on what you think the company should do, I mean, this is insane. The numbers are all awesome. I mean, let's look at there's only a few X's on the pillars. It's only 1 X. Shares outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is incredible, guys. And by the way, this price to free cash flow and the PE need to be lower because we're paying 1/6, we're getting $500 million back. So really this PE goes from 9.5 to 8. And then the free cash flow goes from 6.5 to 5.5 or whatever it is. I mean, this is insanity. Insane numbers. I mean, this is awesome stuff. Again, I hate to say it, whenever it's a foreign company, I always want to make sure that we understand who's auditing them. Is it a real audit? Is it a real audit? You want to make sure you understand that. And the fact that they have to sit there and announce that they're going to do a share buyback program in order to prove their fundamentals, then that shows the lack of trust there. But if it's real, guys, that's freaking awesome.
Trader Mo, what are your thoughts on Momo?
So I do think there's money to be made on this. Now, I'm going to preface this with I do not like trading these Chinese companies. It's just something that I don't do. But I do think that this thing has potential to get up to $21, $22 a share. Just be patient with it. It's on the bottom. You're going to go sideways for a little bit. As soon as you pop over 32%, you'll start getting green engulfing candlesticks, move up to $22. You can definitely trade this thing. Just be very careful with these things. They tend to, news makes them gap up or down. Sometimes it'll be in your favor, sometimes it won't be. But when it's not in your favor, it sucks. So if you're doing this, make sure you're using stops. Very important on a Chinese company.
Thanks so much for watching the video. We hope you were intrigued. If this style of investing speaks to you, click the link below to join our Patreon. As a patron, you get access to a wonderful community of like-minded investors where you can chat, connect, ask questions, and share ideas with badasses like you all over the world. The best part is you get the amazing Everything Money software. This is revolutionary, unlike any YouTube page. You can track your investments, look at stocks, and quickly run our 8-pillar analysis on any company you like. The top tier patrons get direct access to Paul and Trader Mo. You'll see their daily trades, their updated portfolios, and every options contract they write on a daily basis. We provide Patreon exclusive videos just for you, including live streams and exclusive content from our team. Our bottom patron tiers fill fast, so join today. But hey, if you don't believe me, look at all of our patrons' amazing success stories. In comparison to other financial platforms, our software is by far the best value. This is your chance to get serious about investing. If you're finally ready to level up your investing game, join our Patreon and let's start kicking ass together.